when President Trump said,
maybe the children will have $2 instead of $30, and maybe the $2 will cost a couple of bucks more than they would normally. But we're not talking about something that we have to go out of our way. They have ships that are loaded up with stuff, much of which, not all of it, but much of which we don't need.
Was it really about toys? It may have been a message not to the American people, but to China. A signal of strength, a show of defiance, calculated madness, unpredictability as leverage. Microeconomic game theory assumes rational actors making rational decisions, and so decisions can usually be predicted in advance. But if an actor can convince the others that he is not rational, then things can change dramatically. Nothing is predictable anymore. No rational politician would proclaim on live TV that he will take toys from kids, would he? In a trade war, that kind of madness can be a strategy. If you act like you don't care, maybe the other side backs down in order to avoid Armageddon. But maybe it wasn't a strategy. Maybe he'd meant it. Maybe he thinks American kids are too spoiled. And maybe he really told American families, you'll have less and pay more for it. Get used to it. President Trump certainly appeared keen for a deal with China and hailed the progress that Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent made with the Chinese in Geneva last weekend, with both countries significantly dropping the tariffs on each other and China promising to better protect Western IP and to open its markets to Western firms. Market access and IP theft are the two main concerns that China's Western trade partners have with China. But if China will actually follow through with these promises, that's a whole other question. So was this 3D chess, using calculated madness to coax the Chinese to come to terms? Or was the tariff escalation a blunder, and Mr. Trump was forced to retreat by the market panic that set in after Liberation Day? What are your thoughts? Please comment below, like, share and subscribe. Thank you, and see you next time.